Hey guys, once again I am back with one of my new video tutorial on WordPress where I'm gonna show you how we can make a custom header into our WordPress website. So this is one of my website and the header looks really boring. I mean there is no background color to this header, just a standard logo on the left hand side and menus on the right hand side. So let's go ahead and we can convert this boring header something to this one. I mean this looks amazing and this custom header is also sticky. If you can see, I'm scrolling down, the header is sticked to the top of this web page. And when I go back to my website, this header is not sticky. So let's get started. To create the custom header into the Elementor based website, you need to have the Elementor Pro plugin. So this is the Elementor website and you can see the price is $49 per year. So I can help you to save some money. Simply go to wpscratch.com and you can buy the Elementor Pro plugin from this website for just $5. So in the search box, we can search for Elementor and then hit search icon. So these all are the Elementor based plugins and here we have Elementor Pro Page Builder. This is just $4.99. So let's click on it and we can buy this plugin. So simply go to add to cart and download the .zip file onto your computer. I have already bought this plugin, so let me show you how exactly we can install this Elementor Pro plugin into our WordPress website. So this is my WordPress admin area. Now simply go to the plugins and then click on add new. Now the first step is we need to install and activate the free version of Elementor first. So let's go to the search box and we can type Elementor. Because Elementor Pro plugin only works when you have already installed the basic version of Elementor, which is 100% free of cost. Now next step is we need to upload the premium version of Elementor that we have just purchased. So simply click on add new under the plugins and then add new section. Okay, now when you will be buying this Elementor Pro page builder, then .zip file will be downloaded onto your computer. So we need to upload that file. Simply go to the upload plugin. Now click on choose file and we can upload the plugin into our website. So here I have, okay, so that is the Elementor Pro plugin in .zip file. Let's open it or we can upload it into our website. It's time to click on install now and now we can activate this plugin. Alright, so that's all we had to do. Now it's time to create the custom header for our Elementor based website. So let's get started. The first thing is you can see here Elementor and templates. So this template menu is also belonging to this Elementor plugin. So under the templates we can see theme builder. Let's click on it. Now here we need to click on add new. From this pop-up you need to select the header option from this drop down. And here you can give it a name, for example, my header. Now let's click on create template. Simply close this model box. Okay. Now this is the screen from where we can make the custom header for our website. So the very first step is we can click on this plus icon and we can add a section. Let's add this section. So this is the section we have added and we can make it as a full width. So once we click on these little dots on the left hand side, we can see all the settings are opened. Here we have option stretch section under the layout. Let's click on yes and this section is 100% full width. Now inside it we have this plus. Let's click on it. So on the left hand side we have many widgets available. Let's drag and drop the inner section inside it. Here we go. So this section is divided into two columns. In the left column we can put a logo. So either you can use this site logo widget. So whatever the logo you will be setting from the customize option from WordPress backend, that will automatically be displayed in the header. But I recommend you to go ahead with the image widget. So let's drag and drop the image widget and here we can set the image as the logo of this website. So I have this organic store logo. Let's click on insert media. Okay, here we go. Now here you can also control the size of this logo, image size. We can just set it to full. And let's resize this left column. Okay, so we can see here the logo column is now 15% of the entire section. Now, here we can take a menu. So let's click on this plus. On the left hand side, again we can see all these widgets available. So here we have the navigation menu. Let's drag and drop. I have already created these menus under the appearance and then menu area. That's why they have automatically fetched over here. Now let's add one more column next to it, and we'll be adding the Shop Now button into that column. So the best option is right click on it, and then you can see this Add New Column option. Let's click on it. Here we go. So all three columns are automatically divided into equal width. We need to set the width again. So we can set it to 15%. Okay. In the same way, we can also set the 15% width of the last column. Now, in the last column, click on this plus, and then we can drag and drop the button element. Here's the button. Let's drag and drop. Now, in this button, we can type the text Shop Now, and we can set the shop page link over here. Okay, you can also set the alignment of this button. So I suggest you to select it justified so that it will occupy the entire space in this column. Now let's go to the style tab, and here we can do some basic styling of this button. So here we can set the border radius to 0. So the corners of this button will be squared. Now we need to do some basic designing settings. So as we can see over here, the horizontal alignment of this menu is not fine. I mean, they are aligned to left. So better would be we can align all these menus to center of this column. So let's click on this pencil, and we can click on Add Navigation Menu. So these are the navigation menu settings. Here we have the layout option under this content, and then you can find this align. Let's click on this center align. So the menus will be adjusted to the middle of this column. Now this is the horizontal alignment. We also need to align the menus vertically center. So here we can click on this column setting. This is the column setting option. Right click on it and then click on Edit Column. Now, once you open the setting of this column, then you will be seeing these settings. Here we have vertical align. Right now it is default. Let's select middle. So you can see these navigation menus are aligned center in terms of horizontal as well as vertical alignment. In the same way, we need to do the same setting for this logo as well as this button. So right click on it, edit column, vertical align to middle. And the same thing we need to do with this one. Now next thing is we need to set the background color of this entire header to the black. So here we have the header setting. You can see there are two sections we have taken. This is the outer section and this is the inner section. So let's go to the outer section setting. So on the left hand side, we can see edit section. Under the style tab, here we have background option. Let's click on this classic option and then go to the colors, and we can set a background color for this header. So you can see the complete color of this header has been changed. Now let's close this color palette. Now next step is we do not need to make the entire header black, but this right column should be of green color. So let's click on this column setting and then go to the style tab, and we are going to set the background color of this specific column to green. So let's click on this background type, and from this color option we can paste the color code of this green color. So I have the hexa code of this specific color. Okay, let's close it. That's all we had to do. It's time to remove the extra space from bottom and top of this button area. So here, firstly we need to go to the outer section setting, and now under the advanced, you need to set the margin to 0 and padding should also be 0. So there will be no inner extra space inside this outer section. In the same way, we need to go to the settings of this inner section and then go to the advanced, set the margin to 0, I mean top and bottom margin 0, and leave the padding section as it is. If you will set the padding to 0, then there will be no extra space in between this logo, menu and button and the border of this inner section. So that's all we had to do. Now let's click on publish. Once you click on publish, this will ask you to add a condition. I mean where this custom header should be displayed. So let's click on this add condition, and here we have the rule. I mean that is the default rule. Include entire site. That means this custom header will be displayed in the entire site of your WordPress. So let's click on save and close. So here we can see it is saving now. That's all we had to do. Now let's go to the home page and we can open the website. Here we go. So we can see we have made a custom header into our website and this looks amazing. I mean, the old header was really boring and this looks really awesome. So here we have the logo on the left hand side, the navigation menus in the middle, and there is a shop now button on the right hand side. Few more things we need to do in this header, like we need to link this logo to the home page of this website. So when someone click on this logo, then the home page should open. And next thing is we need to make the header sticky. Right now when I scroll down, the header goes. So let's go ahead and we can make this header as a sticky header. Go back to the Elementor settings. Now here we need to edit the setting of the outer section. So let's click on these little dots of the outer section. And under the Advanced tab, we need to go to the Motion Effects. This option is only available in the Elementor Pro plugin. And here we have the option Sticky. Let's click on this drop down and then click on top. So this entire section will be sticked to the top of this website. So that's how we can make the header sticky. Now second thing, we need to link this logo to the home page of the website. So click on this pencil. So these are the settings opened for the image. Here we have the option link. Right now it is none. Just go to the custom URL. And here you need to put the URL of your website, that is https://. That's all we have to do. Now let's click on update. Okay, it's time to refresh the home page once again. Alright, so the home page has been loaded. Now let's scroll down. Here we go. So you can see the header is completely sticky at the top of this web page. So this is how we can make the custom header with the help of Elementor Pro Page Builder plugin. In case if you would have any queries, just leave your comments. Thank you very much.